Hello and welcome to Chromo XY, an adult visual novel where a man has 2 extra chromosomes. Let's go. ...
Rise and shine, moon pie!
What the hell, Becca?
That's Rebecca to you, Mr. Oversleeper. We aren't kids anymore.
Rebecca Adams, my roommate. We grew up next door to one another. Even though we aren't related, we treat each other like family. But I guess that's natural when you're 2 lonely only children. We went to the same schools, shared friend groups, and now we're co-workers who share a small 2-bedroom apartment while we pay off our student debts. Oversleeper. My alarm hasn't even gone off. There's no way. I grope for my phone, peering at the numbers that agree with me. I should be able to sleep for another precious 3 minutes and 2 snooze buttons. I don't have time to make this logical argument, however.
Not for real. You overslept in the dream I had last night, which I'm totally mad at you for. We had places to be, Sean. Also, I want breakfast before I have to go to the research center. And nobody makes a mean scrambled egg like you.
I groan and crawl my way back under the covers, hiding from all the excessive, confusing information being launched at my tired brain and my totally not erect dick.
Sean! Get up! Sean! Up!
Sean! She pokes at me persistently.
Up! Up! And away!
She leaps onto my back, crushing her bony knees into my spine. I make a sound like a choked cat. How would that sound? At this rate, Rebecca, I'll never get up again. Rebecca is one person I know who's hyper in the morning and then mellows out by midday. Where does all that energy come from? She rocks on my back, ignoring my bones popping and crunching noisily. Noisily.
You're probably right. I'm going about this all wrong. Wait here.
She pats my shoulder warmly, then wanders out of my bedroom, leaving me staring after where she went and trying to wiggle my toes to make sure. She's right though. I am going to have to get up soon. The boss will kill me if I don't get that material. The boss will kill me if I don't get that materials order list to him by the end of the day. I toss over the covers, wearing nothing but boxers. Holy shit, dude. I would hold hands with you any day. I'm finally on my feet when Rebecca wanders back into the room. She brandishes something towards my face.
You have to put a carrot on the stick if you want the ass to move. So, I offer you my ass! I mean this piece of dry toast as a motivation.
I don't want.
It worked! You're up already! You're already up! You must have smelled it! Who smelled it, dealt it? Hypothesis confirmed!
Okay. I tossed the toast on the nightstand. I was gonna leave crumbs!
I never asked to see what was behind the curtain, you know.
Her eyes search me up and down with arched eyebrows, but I meet her usual complaint about my half-nakedness with a smirk. What? This isn't covered enough for my oldest friend, or do you just hate being teased?
Honey, I wouldn't wish this view on my worst enemy.
Fucking honey. I hate that word.
Kidding. Get changed, have fun, and don't fall asleep. I'll make more toast.
With Rebecca waiting, I stumble through my morning routine faster than usual, pulling on a shirt and trousers before I'm ready to head to work. Despite the early rising and levels of hyper I'm struggling to digest, it's not a terrible way to wake up. If I wake up to someone else being like super energetic, I will also become energetic. But when I just wake up on my own, I like fucking spend 5 hours in a bed browsing my phone and shit. When we were in high school, Rebecca and I always talked about how cool it would be if we shared an apartment as adults, like we were a real family. Obnoxious ended up being the real answer to that, but I still wouldn't trade this life for an actual alarm and another 10 minutes of sleep. Not this morning. Nibbling around parts of burnt toast while Rebecca enjoys an egg sandwich, I lumber my slow and reluctant way to the research center where we both work.
I have a full and fulfilling day of experiments ahead of me, so don't wait for me after your shift. I will be getting my science on all night. If you know what I mean.
Ew! Gross! Vagina stuff, ew! You need to live a little, you know. You can't spend an all day staring into microscopes and splitting atoms. Atoms.
You have no idea what I do you? Isn't that kind of embarrassing for you? Considering we work in the same building and live together.
All I know is that your mad scientist lady daytime persona needs to shed in favor of a party-loving alter ego. Blow off some steam, have some drinks, and take a walk of shame that doesn't involve a lab coat for once.
Oh my god, that was once!
She swats at my arm in reprimand, losing part of her egg sandwich to the ground. She thinks I don't see it. But I do. Can I show a little concern for your social life? What if you never get married?
Let's see. It depends. Are you my mother, Sean? Besides, I know you want to plant me at parties so you have someone to drift back to if you can't find anyone to talk to. I'm your party life raft.
That's not true. You're more like a wingman. That's what I bring Greg for.
I'm telling him you said that.
You won't care. He'll say that's what he brings me for. I want you to spend some time out of the lab for once.
You're asking a fish to spend time out of water. Spoiler alert, that kills the fish.
Oh, fuck. Besides,
you don't have the time to be messing around either, Mr. Jor boy. I know the boss has been breathing down your neck about your performance.
Can we not start my day off with talking about my poor job performance, please? I'd rather go back to the part where you were breaking my spine.
I'm saying you need to focus more and stay on top of things. No offense, but compared to everyone else at the center, you have it easy. You're lucky you even got that assistant position with those qualifications.
Now who sounds like the mother here? I know. I'm not going to take what I have for granted. She rolls her eyes, but I take it as a small victory.
As much as I love us trying to orchestrate each other's lives, there's an experiment I need to start prepping for. I'll see you later, okay? Say hi to Greg for me, and thanks for the sandwich. Also, I'm still mad that you overslept.
But I didn't oversleep. Shaking off Rebecca's erratic early morning behavior and wondering, not for the first time, how to rewire her so she has that energy at night instead, I enter the Paradise Cove Science and Research Center. Yes. I stare at the half-finished monthly materials order sheet. Just looking at the numbers is enough to make me tired, which is obnoxious, since the numbers are the most important part. One little mistake and I could lose my job. I wish it weren't so early in the morning. Oh fuck. Hey, you're here early. Greg blinks at me with confusion. I got an early morning wake up from Rebecca. She says hi, by the way. She knows we have cell phones, right? Greg and I take a seat across from another in the lab. Already the chair feels too comfortable and the room too warm. Sleep beckons me. Ugh, it's one of those days, huh? Don't even want to be here. I scowl towards the clock on the wall, wondering if I'll be able to last the entire shift without a stealth nap. Punch me if I start snoring or drooling on myself. Nah man, I'm letting you sleep through it if it happens. Our little secret, I want you energized for this weekend. This weekend? It's Friday, isn't it? We should do something. Go out for drinks. That's what I keep saying. My fist rattles against the desk as they collide. Man, you gotta let me in on your conversations with Rebecca. I never know what you're on about. Oh, you know, she's being her usual self. All science, no social life. But, her warning about job performance drifts through my mind. It even retains her disapproving and worried intonation. But what? Are you about to bail on me? You got a look in your eyes that says you're about to bail on me. Well, no, I can practically feel Rebecca's gaze on me like she's in the room, burning her gaze into the back of my head. And she's a small figure compared to the looming shadow of my boss. I can't. Greg clutches his chest dramatically. Dude, no. She's gotten to you, hasn't she? She's going to infect us all. It's just... I haven't been getting as much done lately, and the boss noticed. Called me in for a meeting and everything on Monday. If I want to get back on track, I can't slack off. I really should focus on that. So like, get your inventory thingy done ASAP and then meet me at the bar tonight, alright? I wish it were that easy. I might have to stay late to double check it and the numbers. Whoa, who's that? Before I can go on a tangent about how much I hate math, we're interrupted by the big boss himself. Oh shit! The director of the center. Well, you're in early today, Sean. And good morning, Dr. Matters. Yeah. It's humiliating no matter how many times I hear it. My two best friends went on to become specialists in their fields of study. And here I am, their errand boy. Fuck. My boss knows it too. And he isn't afraid to use it against me. Greg doesn't catch on, or if he does, he doesn't show it. How are you doing on this fine morning, Dr. Bismarck? Great, now that I can see everything is in order. Bismarck smiles at Greg, and then his eyes flicker towards me. I can't help but wince at the clear jab. Do you, need anything added to the order list? Not that I can think of. Make sure to check back with me before the end of the day, though. You never know what might happen. Happen. Fuck. Of course, Dr. Bismarck. Finally, the man leaves the room. I let out a sigh of relief. You okay? Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, I'm gonna get to it. These numbers aren't gonna crunch themselves. Let me know if you need any help. Thanks, Greg. I will. So far, I'm not fond of any of the characters. They're all pretty unlikable and unforgettable. I hope they redeem themselves on the way. As we go deeper, the hours pass in a blur. I go from office to office and lab to lab, talking to the researchers and scientists. I even talk to the janitor. Being on thin ice already, there's no way I'm going to have as a task this simple. All I have to do is make sure we order the correct amount of materials and toilet paper for the next month. The only part I ever have any trouble with, funnily enough, is ensuring the expense total is correct. Something about seeing all those numbers in a neat little line makes my brain take a vacation. Vacation. I double and triple check the count. Greg goes over it for me on his lunch break too. The issue is that my employees on this center really like to make me work for my money, especially at the end of the month. Over the course of an hour, they might tell me they have 5 new material requests, and today is no exception. Doing my rounds, I decide to check on Rebecca, but it's late enough that she might have already gone home. Still, I head to her wing of the building. At this time of night, the research center is always quiet. A fairly new addition to the Paradise Cove, its sleek, modern design has an intimidating air of purpose that makes the silence almost eerie. It has the atmosphere of a hospital, except there are no sick or injured here, and dozens of doors are marked with ominous hazardous material signs. Sometimes I worry that I'll wander into a top secret laboratory hiding illegal human experiments. But that sort of thing only happens in fiction, thankfully. I'm gonna make an assumption that we're gonna turn into a woman because of an experiment gone wrong in this lab, maybe? That must be the only reason they're spending this much time on explaining such mundane, boring, shitty stuff that's happening here. Finally, I locate my friend's lab and knock on the door. Rebecca, are you still in here? When she doesn't answer, I enter, stepping past the lab equipment and moving toward the back.
Eureka!
Yep, still here.
Say hello to the world's next genius, Sean!
I confusedly glance around. Where?
Here, you moron! I am at the cusp of the greatest discovery of my admittedly short but not insubstantial career. Fuck, I can't speak. Whatever. What do you think I should wear to accept my Nobel Peace Prize?
I think you should tell me what you supposedly discovered. I mean, if it's not the next hot social media platform or a hoverboard, I don't think anybody will care.
Oh, really? You think nobody cares about immortality?
Whoa. You discovered immortality in an underfunded research center that's barely been open for 5 years.
I have created the first step toward immortality, which is all that matters in the grand scheme of things. Ta-da!
She holds a tiny yellow capsule between her fingers.
With this one little dose, I believe you can change your metabolic rate to slow the aging process considerably. It's like forever young pill.
Looks like a lemon drop.
It isn't a lemon drop. This is the next step in human evolution. We're orchestrating our evolutionary future. Think about it. Prolonging the useful stages of our lives instead of expending resources studying diseases would benefit everyone. We could live hundreds of years with a superb quality of life. You could stand to be a little more excited about this, Sean.
I really don't like lemon flavored things.
Fucking, it's not lemon, it's my pee.
Rebecca slaps her own forehead. It leaves a massive pee stain on her forehead.
It's a capsule. There's no flavor except for the pee flavor. Are you even listening to me?
I'm trying not to. You sound unhinged.
Do I have to prove it to you then? Go on, here.
She hands me the pill. What the? Ew! What? Seriously? You want me to eat this? Aren't these things supposed to go through like 20 billion stages of government-approved tests and animal trials before they're deemed safe for human consumption?
Oh, it's fine. We're already past the animals testing stage. If you listened to me once in a while, you would know that I've been talking about those trials for months.
If I swallow that thing, will you let it go? If I end up sick, you'd better take all the responsibility when I can't finish my work though.
Fine, cross my heart. Anyway, there's nothing in this that isn't, well, mostly natural. You know, it's mostly my pee. And Dr. Bismarck just approved human testing for it too. All you need to do is sign this release form.
Rebecca has me what looks to be 100-page form. Smirking. How comforting.
Just sign it, okay? You're more useful to me alive than dead. You'll be fine, even if there are some weird unexpected side effects. Promise.
Fine. I trust that you aren't trying to murder me.
Good, because I am.
She hands me a pen and I quickly sign my name on the release form.
You should notice some pretty significant changes in your energy and hunger levels, but to keep up the effects, you'll have to keep taking the pill regularly.
I take the pill from her hand, staring at it with a scowl. It can't possibly be as important as she says it is. I'm pretty convinced that I'm gonna put it in my mouth and give her a laugh because she knows how much I hate lemon. I hesitate for a moment. It's probably a prank or a placebo or something, but what if it isn't? Glancing into her hopeful, eager gaze, I end up heaving a sigh. That's my sigh. I can't believe a girl's puppy dog eyes are going to be the death of me. Wrestling the peel down dry. Sick. I gag a little bit, but it goes down. There's no lemon flavor, which kinda worries me. There, it's gone. Am I a vampire now?
If you are, something went seriously wrong. Anyway, I need you to keep a very strict log of all the changes you feel. Dietary changes, emotional changes, physical changes, and any seizures or things like that.
Caesars?
Yes, the leader of, fuck. What was he a leader of? Rome, I guess. the guy who, had a salad named after him. Let's forget I said that one, okay? So.
My stomach kind of hurts. Oh, are we turning into a woman? Oh shit. My stomach kind of hurts. Is that supposed to happen? It's like burning. She rolls her eyes.
No, it isn't. Don't lie to me to try and make me feel bad. This is important research we're doing. I can't have you skewing my results.
I'm serious, Rebecca. It's getting worse. The heat burning through my stomach glows inwardly, burrowing through my veins slowly. I lurch over, a hand clutching my stomach, but the burning doesn't stop there. It slides up my chest, aching and hot. I have no way to escape it as its intensity grows. What the hell has she done to me? Rebecca looks on, totally unimpressed with what she thinks are antics and not genuine distress. Wow, what a good fucking friend and good doctor. What a dickhead. Holy shit. My whole body is hot. It's not all burning, but a definite sweat has gathered on my skin and dotted across my face. What the hell is happening to me?
You don't look so good. Sean, if you're messing with me, I'm going to be seriously angry with you.
I want to tell her I'm not. I try to, but nothing comes out of my mouth.
Sean!
The world tilts backward, the lap spinning around, and then